Hello, and very happy to see you on our channel. Today we give you a piece of breaking news from British news magazines. Kate finally fights back. To all the drama and negativity of Meghan Markle, end this unprecedented crisis. Prince William's heartsick wife Kate is breaking her silence about the royal family's tumultuous bitter break with Harry and Meghan to set the record straight and save Britain's monarchy, a high-level palace courtier told the National Enquirer exclusively. Quote, "Kate's tired of all the rumors, lies, and backbiting," said the courtier. "After all the drama and negativity, she just wants to get the truth out of there and end this unprecedented crisis that's endangering the monarchy's survival." Months of family infighting and unflattering claims made about her in a book celebrating Harry and Meghan took a toll on the Duchess of Cambridge, sources revealed. She was hurt and angry, but it made her want to fight back, dished a source. She's slowly starting to open up and finally getting her side of the story out there. Friends are trying to convince Kate to do an official sit-down TV interview about what really happened between once inseparable William and his kid brother, and how the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who declined to comment, tore the family apart even before they moved to America. But she is resisting, dished another royal insider. She fears that she could backfire like Princess Diana's tell-all about her marriage to Prince Charles 25 years ago. But Kate revealed she's been expressing her frustrations, fears, and hopes in a private journal, finding it a cathartic way to let off steam while maintaining her perfect public composure. It's a form of therapy, a powerful tool helping her bite her lip and walk away from conflict. Kate, the mother of Princess George and Louis and Princess Charlotte, had to turn the other cheek often after Meghan joined the family, said sources. She offered to help Meghan adjust to royal life from the start, but the American actress rebuffed her, and they had a furious fight, dished the courtier. When unflattering stories about Kate appeared in the book Finding Freedom, she was convinced they were planted by Meghan, but refused to confront her sister-in-law in the name of family peace. Frankly, Kate's tired of her sister-in-law painting her as the bad guy, especially when it was Meghan's antics that tore the family apart, said the source. According to Kate, Meghan's been nothing but a conniving diva since the moment they met, the source claimed. She believes Harry would never have quit if it wasn't for his demanding wife's predetermined plot to take him to America to strike it rich. She was heartbroken when William and Harry had the terrible falling out that's ripped them apart. It was sparked by William voicing concern about Harry was rushing into the marriage with Meghan, but escalated to DEFCON 5 level fast. The Sussexes publicly announcing their bombshell split from the royals in January without discussing it with Queen Elizabeth, Prince Charles, or William was a final gut punch. William was in tears over Harry's betrayal. Kate's been trying to mend the rift she believes was worsened by Meghan's backstabbing, but she fears the brothers will never be close again. The fallout from Harry and Meghan's rebellion has affected every aspect of royal life and threatened the future of the monarchy, according to sources deep inside the royal circle. Kate's confided the family may have made mistakes handling Megxit, and if they'd acted sooner to resolve Harry and Meghan's complaints, they could have avoided this horrible scandal, dished the insider. But now only Prince Charles is refusing to take sides. Prince Philip accused Harry of dereliction of duty for hightailing it to Hollywood. Her Majesty is deeply disappointed and other royals may never forgive him. But Charles, who knows what it's like to be at the center of a scandal after his disastrous marriage to Princess Diana, is standing by his son and daughter-in-law. He was totally charmed by Meghan and won't hear a bad word against her. That grates on Kate, who tried to head off the crisis after Meghan tearfully told the world during their tour of Africa that the royals never asked her if she was okay. Kate attempted to comfort Meghan, telling her every royal, including her, goes through a bad patch and it would pass. But Meghan wouldn't listen. Now Kate is trying to rise above the fray. Her mantra is very much like the Queen's, keep calm and carry on. But behind the scenes, Kate's seething that Meghan, Harry, and their baby Archie are living off celebrity lives in $14 million Santa Barbara mansion, without giving a damn about anyone else, the source said. She hates that they're portraying themselves as victims of a world that's against them, while she and William take on a phenomenal workload to cover the responsible Sussexes left, losing precious time with their own 3 children, said the source. But she knows they all have to resolve this crisis, for Kate is taking the high road, trying to forgive Meghan and move forward. What do you think about the public profile of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle lately? A royal fan from Australian resident who was raised in a family that have always respected the British monarch also said, "I always found Prince Harry to be likable and popular within most Australian communities. Even at his worst times, stripping and behaving like a young rat bag during leave in Las Vegas, people laughed about it, and even the oldies laughed and said, good on him. Because he wasn't the future monarch. He was able to let off a bit of steam and sometimes stretched it to the limits, winding up in detention." Harry has always come across as a pleasant, good-hearted young fellow, and as he matured, he became extremely popular because of his pleasant persona and cheerfulness, and I think his military career modeled him into an extraordinary representative of the monarch. He had proved himself as a strong character to survive the heartbreak of losing his mother at age 12, which probably caused his youthful rebelliousness. I think he leaned on William a lot during his growing up, and undoubtedly both sons felt betrayed when their father, Charles, married the mistress implicated in his parents' divorce. That is perfectly natural. It is a shame that Harry's first love, Chelsea Davy, didn't marry him, as they would probably have been spared a lot of the media hype if they'd opted for a small wedding and an African estate. I think by that time Harry moved on to dating several other women. He was possibly still carrying a torch for Chelsea, and after several knockbacks he was feeling a bit unwanted. What with his brother happily married with kids, he wanted to be seen with a gorgeous wife like Catherine on his arm. Enter Meghan. She had the look and grabbed onto his sleeve like you wouldn't believe. She filled an empty gap in Harry's life, and she was happy to smile for the cameras. Royal watchers were also happy for Harry, and although most of us had never heard of Meghan Markle or Suits, she looked stunning and added a great bit of color to the pasty-faced monarch. When stories leaked about her neglected and sometimes homeless members of her family, it seemed off that she ghosted them rather than give them a hand. After all, she did boast that she was worth over $6 million USD. Then only her mother at the wedding? The need for a black preacher seemed to smell of some sort of planned agenda, as normally royal weddings at St. Paul's Chapel are presided over by the head of the Anglican Church, regardless of his color or need to preach about racial issues. It's a wedding. It wasn't a regular church sermon. Well, that all happened several years ago now, and a lot of water has flowed under the bridge since then. There was the Fab Four, then progressively a derailment and separation of the two families. It was also as though Harry underwent a personality change and went from smiling, happy Harry to a solemn-faced and angry-looking man people just couldn't relate to, but okayed the millions Meghan spent on rehousing them and as much again on her back. It was the tongue poking at the press and the flaunting her baby bump, then hiding the baby that got to me. Well, after moving to California and now Harry dribbling a lot of rubbish in speeches written by his wife, everyone has completely lost patience with the couple. As for poor Archie, has he got 2 heads or what? If he's that hidden away for security reasons, he is going to grow up as mixed up as his parents. They say they're worried for his security, but I suggest that if anyone manages to kidnap him, he'd be so unmanageable they'd send him back via FedEx in a hurry. Meantime, I refuse to read any more rubbish about that couple released by the media, because most of it comes via their PR team, who no doubt finance royal biographers Robert Lacey or Omid Scobie, neither of whom could lie straight in bed. How about you? What do you think of Kate finally fights back to all the drama and negativity of Meghan Markle? Please let us know in the comment section and discuss them together. And as always, come back to our channel for all the latest news on the royal family, Meghan and Harry right here. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Goodbye.